some big plays, you got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback dropping back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Send the back in motion. He hands it off from the gun. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about what all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Touchdown, Bruins. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the TCU offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Shotgun empty backfield on second and inches. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough to get a first down there. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Baker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Has the 1st down and more. He's in the clear at midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. No chance to catch him.
The defense looked like they were trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle blindfolded in the dark on that option play. I mean, the offense hit them so fast they had no clue where it was going. The next thing you know, it's a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. TCU offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. This looks will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this 1st half. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. UCLA offense is back out on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
offense choose to do at this point? Well, someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is up and no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Cook. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. And you make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the ball to the ground.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, TCU. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The PAT puts him up 3. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain. Lose the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. And the Bruins come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Great move in the open field. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Bruins. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense takes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They jump in front here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands seem able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Extending the play now. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit. Zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout for TCU.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.